He never met a stranger. Around here, everyone just called him Papa Tefra, Felix Monette Jr., a slight man from North Louisiana whose life made culture feel alive. He didn't preach it, he lived it, through laughter, stories, faith, and service. Born on February 14, 1930 to Felix Sr. and Felicite Felicia Coute Monette, he grew up along the Little River near Cloutierville. As a boy, he loved visiting the elders on those dusty country roads, helping with chores, listening to old stories of ancestors who journeyed from France to Canada and finally to Louisiana. Those porch lessons planted compassion and pride that never left him. He also knew the sting of segregation. In the countryside, white, Creole, and black children played together. But in town, the rules changed. One day at the Cohn Brothers store, after buying a pop and a cookie, the darker kids were told to move along while the white kids stayed. Papa Tefra made a quiet decision: to spend time with the elders, learning history from the people who lived it. That choice shaped a life devoted to dignity and wisdom. He remembered the June 19th Juneteenth gatherings at Clear Lake, men setting iron pots over wood, women cooking greens, beans, gumbo, rice, music, visiting, and joy. If July 4th was one community's celebration, June 19th was ours, a day of freedom, fellowship, and memory. Through his sister Alberta Burt, he met Cecile Teal Rachel. It was love at first sight. They married in 1952. They sharecropped, saved, and soon bought their own land, raising cotton and cattle, working their fields, and then helping others bring in theirs. They taught their 5 daughters the value of hard work and family. Felix did what it took to provide, trapping mink, beaver, nutria, and raccoons in winter, selling freshwater fish during Lent, tending a truck patch of okra in summer, wholesaling to a local store. He always set something aside for neighbors. Kindness wasn't an occasion, it was the daily rule. His daughters call him compassionate, empathetic, hardworking, loving. They often say, when I meet a difficult person, I ask, how would Daddy handle this? He treated everyone, from the CEO to the janitor, with the same respect. He once sheltered a transient man on a cold night, staying up, checking on him, protecting his family while protecting that man's dignity. Faith anchored their home. From the mid-1960s, for nearly 50 years, the family joined a Friday rosary group, 20 families praying together, then playing cards late into the night. They knew how to balance faith and fun, the rhythm of Creole life. In 1969, Felix took a state job at Louisiana College and later joined Northwestern State University, rising to a supervisory role. There, he met Dr. Hiram Pete Gregory. Their friendship bridged academia and lived experience. Dr. Gregory encouraged Felix to speak on panels for the Creole Heritage Center, which ultimately led to him being interviewed by Dr. Thomas Klingler on Louisiana French dialects. He became a local historian in plain clothes, preserving language, memory, and meaning. Retirement looked like this: the mower humming as he rode around his property, lovingly called the ponderosa, zigzagging through his pecan trees, his moneymakers, and counting the blooms on his okra. Simple scenes, great joy. Honors followed, culminating in the 2013 Creole Heritage People's Choice Award. His health kept him from attending, so his granddaughter brought his message: live your heritage, share it proudly, teach it with love. Felix passed on November 29, 2013. In 2015, his family established the Felix Tefra Monette Jr. Scholarship at NSU, supporting students who carry Creole culture, language, and history forward. If you visited the Monette home in Derry, you saw it on the walls. A gallery of graduations, a grandfather's quiet pride in the legacies he helped raise. Ask his family who he was, and they'll say, kindness first. Work harder than you must, because someone is watching. Love people, even when you must love them from afar. He didn't just tell us, he showed us. That's why his story still teaches, still welcomes, still smiles. This is Papa Tefra, proof that a life lived out loud can preserve a people's soul. When you carry your people in your heart, you never walk alone.